So hmm, or rather, was there a letter? I think there was one letter here. Yeah, this one. A splinter in the flesh. Valiant, you are needed. The order of the pale tree wishes to settle the differences. She calls upon you as her herald, her voice in this issue. And I think there will be more than meets the eye. Return to groove at your earliest
I've seen
chance,
many
and
things
I
in my
will explain
travels,
from
but
Keith.
never have I seen
I
a
haven't seen
sentient
them
being
around in a
birthed
long
from a
time.
plant.
Aren't there ways
They're
to
fragile
travel
and
across the
weak,
land?
and unimaginable survival.
Did you see anything
Don't
interesting on your
underestimate them.
travels?
They learn strength
It was
from
all
So we are here at the main area where, not in our house area, but uh, 2 floor above it, where we're going to meet Keith. An entry.
Valiant, the pale tree summons you.
Is there a problem? It sounds like there's a commotion in the Invalis chamber.
Those are the emissaries of the three orders of Tyria. There is a situation.
The Orders of Tyria? Who are they? And what's going on?
The orders are organized groups that work against the Elder Dragons. The Vigil, the Derman Priory, and the Order of Whispers. Zaitan's might is growing. Its undead minions rise on the beaches of Kryta and the Tarnished Coast.
Why are the emissaries arguing? What am I walking into?
To the north, Overlake Haven is in danger of being overrun. The Lion Guard are outmatched by risen troops. We Sylvari realize that all life is intertwined. If Zaitan threatens one race, he threatens us all.
Then why are the Orders arguing? Why don't they just do something about it?
We think alike, you and I. Let us speak with the Mother Tree.
Munition golems? You want to fight the Elder Dragons with toys and dollies?
Better than throwing away Sylvari lives on a direct assault.
No one's throwing away lives. Vigil soldiers are the best trained fighting force in Tyria.
Valiant. I'm glad you're here.
Greetings, Valiant. Today you take the next steps on the journey of your wild hunt. Zaitan's forces are gathering at Overlake Haven. The Orders wish to defend the location, but their plans differ. Valiant, I name you to be my herald in this matter. The Grove can only back one of these plans. May your dream guide your decision.
I am honored, Mother Tree. I will do my best.
My name is Branthan. I represent the Vigil. We can have a platoon arrayed at Overlake Haven immediately. Our soldiers can handle this situation. In the Vigil, we prefer to fight our enemies head-on. The best way to protect the Haven is to provide military force.
You're asking to risk countless lives. Herald, the Derman Priory proposes a far safer course of action. My name is Earworth. The Priory wants to utilize experimental munitions golems to destroy the undead. We'll have no soldiers on the field at all.
Completely untested munitions golems. You're the one risking lives. What if your golems fail?
And you, Emissary? You've been quiet through the whole argument.
I'm Kai, and I represent the Order of Whispers. I brought this situation to the Pale Tree's attention, but I'll leave the frontline fighting to the others.
Very well. Give me a moment to think this over, and then I'll decide.
Hmm. We'll use these golems first. Let's see the situation.
Excellent choice, Herald. Trust me, you'll be very impressed with the Priory's plan. Scholar Kekt and the munitions golems will meet you at the Overlake Haven.
Enjoy playing with your little toys, Earworth. If it goes badly, the Vigil will be here.
Right.
The market there is incredible. All well? All well.
Let's see the place where we have to go. I love how we can just port through these teleporters. Towards Divinity's Reach, is it? Interesting. Which area are we going? Let me check the map once we're in. Let me see. Ah, okay, so we are going here, alright. I just have to get these maps done. I have been through here, so yeah, I have the on other characters, so I have the areas waypoints. So yeah, I'll get back, guys, after I unlock the surrounding areas map in my map. Don't want this haziness to say, right? Alright, so we are here. Apparently I came here and unlocked at least this place whilst I was doing my world map unlocking tour, so it's kinda good. Let's enter and see how it goes.
I finished calibrating the powder to payload ratio. Ula's schematics were vague, so I improvised.
Ah, splendid. Here's the Herald now. Are we ready to proceed?
Be sure to observe all safety protocols.
Glad to see you, Herald. Here we stand, safe and sound above Overlake Haven, while the undead march on the field. We're outnumbered 20 to 1.
You sound cheerful despite the hopeless odds. Are the golems ready?
I'd say the odds are in our favor, actually. It doesn't take 1,000 soldiers to win a battle. It just takes one very smart researcher.
Priory explorers do a great deal of research into abandoned laboratories, ancient ruins, tomb crawling, dungeon running. Ah, that's the good life.
Yes, Kekt, that will be quite enough. You see, Kekt found the original schema for these munitions golems. He's very excited to see them in action.
As am I. Is everything ready to go? Those undead are getting a little too close for comfort.
Ah, yes, sorry. Allow me to explain. These golems were originally created for subterranean expansion. They enter a tiny tunnel and then explode, creating a widened area. Kekt and I fitted these models with deployable landmines. We piloted them remotely, right into the massed undead below.
Sounds brilliant. Let's see how they work.
Don't worry. We're quite safe up here, I assure you. Remember, lay down the landmines before you're mobbed. Durability, not one of the Golem's strong points.
Blew up, did it? Don't worry, we have plenty of these things.
The light fades.
Rise, my brothers!
Interesting.
Rise, my brothers!
The light fades.
Well done. See if you can get the gate open, and we'll check on the interior of the
Listen
haven.
up, Lion Guard. These folk are from the Dermot Priory. With their help, we're gonna take back the Haven.
those ramparts and finish them off.
We've got the upper hand. These golems are amazing.
The light fades.
Return. Die.
Although this model does seem a bit odorous, it's a new type of flavor compared to just going in and killing stuff as we did in every cases, I guess, kind of like everywhere. So it's kind of interesting using technology to fight in this case. Let's have them go in front of us, shall we? This one is also gone.
The light fades.
Yep, it does fade. Ah. Nice. We have kind of an infinite supply of
Rise, my brothers.
Why is this thing not blasting though? I don't know how much of a remote control it is, but yeah. Come on, Mr. Remote Control. Get destroyed already? Yeah. Even then the mine did not blast. Oh, does it blast? Yeah, this is self-destruct. Of course, that's not it. Should have been a button for this so-called.
Zero tolerance.
Oh wow.
Well done, well done. The munitions golems performed splendidly.
Yeah.
Herald, wait. Look over there. Do you see that?
Oh, what is this now? Skeleton King.
Most intriguing.
Seize the moment. Utterly explosive! That should be all of them. Overlake Haven will be safe, with no loss of life. Magnificent work, Kekt. The munitions golems serve their purpose admirably.
I'm extremely impressed, Earworth. The Derman Priory is clearly an organization that values cleverness.
You're quite correct. And this is only a taste of what the Priory offers. Think of it. Shelves as high as an oak tree, filled with lore and wisdom.
Adventure, experimentation, ancient tombs rich with, exploration.
I see. Tell me, with your vast knowledge, could you identify that strange-looking creature on the road? I've never seen anything like it before.
How much have I seen even?
I was wondering the same thing. If Zaitan has spawned some new horror, we must discover its nature.
Agreed. Let's return to the grove. The pale tree is waiting for our report.
Let us return. I'll meet you in the groove. We're here at the groove. Let's go. Dompalo's chamber.
Gold coins from Lion's Argent. The most
Yeah,
famous
wait, what?
edible.
Okay.
Whisper agents report a strange creature leading the attack on Overlake. Know anything about that, Ioworth?
Our scholars are looking into... Hey, you said your people weren't going to be there.
I said we wouldn't be involved. Not that we wouldn't watch. Do you have a problem with that?
Your order's the most untrustworthy, cowardly lot of reprobates in Tyria.
Oh my god.
I have good news, Mother Tree. Overlake Haven is safe, and the undead have been driven away.
Valiant, I was told about the strange undead you saw on the battlefield. I think I can help you. The creature sounds like a lich. From the description I was given, I think I can identify it as Mazdak the Accursed.
Mazdak the Accursed? I know that name. One of my firstborn, Riannoc, went to destroy Mazdak many years ago. I armed him with a thorn from my own bow, a mighty sword named Caladbolg. Both were lost, never to return to the grove. Herald, it seems you have a chance to discover the fate of my lost son, and perhaps even avenge Riannoc's death.
Legend says that Riannoc chose a human to be his squire. If that squire survived, the Order of Whispers could find him. The Order's very good at tracking people down, even when they don't want to be found.
Untrustworthy as always. I have an alternate suggestion. As you may know, the Derman Priory specializes in researching and recovering lost knowledge. This sounds like an exciting opportunity to experiment with a ritual we've uncovered. If cast, it lets you witness the last moments of a person's life.
The mystery of Riannoc's death has pained the Sylvari since the days of the Firstborn. Knowing his fate would help to heal that wound.
Branton, does the Vigil have any suggestions?
Gathering information isn't our strong suit. Instead, I'll go ask my superiors how to kill a lich. I'll meet you back here when you're done.
Very well. Herald, the choice is yours.
To be honest, I don't really trust that so-called ritual, but I do not trust that square even more. People can be treacherous, don't you think?
I hear adventure calling me.
So let's see now, where do we need to go? I don't know how much of an adventure it will be, but anyway. So we have to go there, eh? Okay, I'll meet you there. Alright, we're here. Can I see?
Herald, please come over here.
Yeah.
Well met, Herald. I'm so excited about this, I'm positively tingling. The Priory does a great deal of research into ancient forms of magic, and this ritual was a real find. One of our explorers discovered it while tomb raiding in the Crystal Desert. I tell you, one learns the most amazing things as part of the Dermot Priory.
Your order sounds tremendously exciting. How do we cast the ritual?
The ritual allows one to step through time and experience the last moments of a subject's life. You will actually tangibly be there.
Could I change anything? Save his life?
Sadly, no. Events which have already happened are fixed in time. However, there is one caveat. Although Riannoc's death is predetermined, your death is still mutable. The dangers will be quite real, and potentially lethal. You could die as well.
If this ritual helps me learn what happened, then I'll accept the risk. Just tell me what to do.
Press your hand to the earth. The swamp may have swallowed Riannoc's body, but it cannot keep us from contacting his soul. This will be a test of your courage, Herald. Good luck. Prepare yourself, champion. The ritual begins. Focus on the image of a wild hunter, accompanied by his human squire. He faces his enemy, a vast army of corpses. His struggle is your struggle. His courage, your courage. You are as one. Your breath quickens, and your heart beats faster. Your enemies surround you. Now, in this moment, you are with Riannoc.
We make our stand here. The Pale Tree has given me a mighty weapon. Armed with Caliborg, we cannot fail.
The Lich is powerful, Riannoc. His army is vast.
What good is power when it's afforded you by an evil master? What good is an army when you're standing against love, honor, and loyalty?
But none of your kind has ever experienced death. Do you even understand fear?
I don't need to understand it. I only need to do what is right.
No, I'm afraid. I'm frightened, Riannoc. I can't stay.
Might and glory! I feel furious!
And I hate these attacks. So much crowd control annoyances.
Return to war.
Wayne, where are you?
I can't do this. The Lich is too strong. I'm too scared. Let's use the sword to save ourselves. Come on, let's go.
Calitball. The sword is powerful. With it, we have a chance to...
A chance to escape, yes! Riannoc, I want to live. I have to get out of here. I don't want to die.
Wayne, no! I need Calitball to kill Mazdak. Come back. I cannot give up. Mazdak is coming. Forgive him, Mother. We were both too young.
Waking up, are you? Take your time. Breathe slowly. Now, tell me, what did you see?
Poor Riannoc, abandoned by his best friend. I can't even imagine how that must have felt to a firstborn who had never before experienced betrayal.
How tragic. The dream was young, and our predecessors knew little of the world. Riannoc couldn't possibly have understood what it meant to take such an untried human into battle.
Nevertheless, I cannot forgive Wayne for his cowardice. He didn't just flee, he took Riannoc's weapon. With Calitball, Riannoc would have stood a chance. Without it, he was doomed. Come, let's return to the Pale Tree and share what we've discovered.
Let's go. What did you discover?
Welcome back, Herald. Tell me, have you learned of Riannoc's fate?
I have, Mother. Riannoc died fighting Mazdak the Accursed, but his sword was stolen.
Stolen? What foul, contemptible foe dared steal Calitball?
It was no foe. A friend betrayed him. Wayne, Riannoc's squire. During the battle, he stole the weapon and fled.
Betrayed? And by someone he loved? Why are people so drawn to betrayal?
Wayne still carries Calitball. He's been using it to compete in gladiatorial tournaments.
I insist that the Vigil accompany you. We'll face this wretch in the tournament ring and thrash his hide. Our order is founded on the principles of courage and duty. I can't stand to hear that Caladbolg is being wielded by an honorless traitor.
You trusting fool. Wayne will flee if he finds out you're there. With a little trickery, we can manipulate the tournament. Once Wayne's been beaten, the Order of Whispers can steal the sword with ease. Stop thinking with your sword arm and start using your brain.
Both are interesting suggestions. Earworth, your thoughts?
I'm afraid gladiatorial tournaments aren't the Priory's forte. While you get the sword, I'll research Mazdak and try to pinpoint his location.
Herald, Caladbolg must be returned. Decide and go forth to deal justice.
You want to compete in the tournament? That's adorably stupid. Why compete when we can just rig it?
You have no honor, Kai. All this needs is a show of force. Once Wayne realizes he's outmatched, he'll give up the sword.
You say honor, and I say smarts. I've got them, and you don't.
It's all skill and a little luck.
Next, let's see where we need to go. Maybe not wrong. Okay, so I have to go there. So I've unlocked that place, so we'll meet you there once I get there. Alright, we're here at Stoneguard Gateway Point and kinda ready. Let's go. Do it.
Hey there, Herald. Ready to have a little fun at this villain's expense?
I have no pity for Wayne. He stole Riannoc's sword and fled, leaving the firstborn to die. He deserves the worst we can throw at him.
I like that attitude. We're putting a lot of pieces in motion, so let me explain the setup. First, we replace the pitmaster with someone that doesn't like Wayne, so all his fights will be hard ones. Second, we bribe the Seraph Sergeant to have a few archery misfires into the pit during Wayne's tournament rounds. Lastly, we spike Wayne's drink so his reflexes are impaired during the fight. If all that doesn't take him down, I don't know what will.
You're tremendously thorough. Are all Order of Whispers agents like that?
Yes, we have to be. The Order of Whispers is the oldest organization in Tyria. We've known about the dragons the longest, but we've managed to survive. That's because we're cunning. You'd fit in very well. If you ever decide you'd like to join, I could put in a good word.
I'll remember that, after we swipe the sword.
You've got it. Now come on, let's sow some chaos and get home before anyone knows we were here.
So first,
Daddy, look! Walking fern!
Hey now, it's rude to stare. Now watch the fighters and let Daddy drink his beer.
So you're Wayne. I've heard of you. You're a famous gladiator from Lion's Arch. Let me buy you a drink to celebrate your upcoming victory.
Nah, I don't drink before a fight without a good reason, and I don't drink alone.
Well, that's all right. I'll share one with you. Come on, just this once. What's the harm?
Well, I suppose. Not like you twigs are any threat, after all. Bottoms up.
Over here. The fight's about to start. I saved you a good standing place.
this some kind of cruel joke?
Okay.
Good old Wayne. Wayne the undefeated. That boy's all right, buddy.
Why'd I bet on that runt? I should have known Wayne would win.
Wayne
What can I do
always
for you?
wins. I told you that 3 bouts ago.
Yeah, you're right. I'm just a sucker for the underdog.
I'm too old for this drivel.
What? Never mind.
Everything has a place in the eternal alchemy.
No more.
What a way to do espionage. Nice.
I'm busy, you know. What? I don't know where the organizers found you, Char, but you're going down all the same.
The last guy who talked to me found himself talking out of his stomach, if you know what I mean.
Whoa, that big Char is a scary beast. I hope the new commentator takes bets.
Why do you do this to yourself? You'll lose that coin as soon as Wayne gets in the ring.
Maybe you're right, but I'll bet anyway. What's the harm in hoping?
Welcome, Asura and Char, Sylvari and Quaggan. Really? We have a Quaggan. Huh. Welcome, one and all, to an afternoon of extravagant face punching. we have our undefeated champ, Wayne. On the other side, Thrakes the Vicious. How vicious is she? Why, she's so vicious, she'd throw a drowning man both ends of the rope. She's so vicious, if you kicked her in the heart, you'd break your toe. She's so vicious. Well, all right, fine. Let's see some carnage. Surprise. Like fire from the mist, a surprise volley has tippy-tapped their heads. Oh.
What's going on? Oozes! Get them off!
The group is still fighting. Is this a hallucination?
Back off, Briggs. You won't take me alive.
What the hell? Come on.
Pain is easy. Had enough?
Okay.
Might and glory.
This madness is going quite far.
Ah, there you are, Bright Eyes. Come on, the sword's waiting. Here's an idea. I'll grab that big nudgy sword for you. Fantastic! It worked. I thought we had no chance.
Hang on. Kai, what happened? Where did Dredge go?
Dredge? Right, wow. That stuff was strong. Don't worry. The good guys won. Wayne fell over like a chump. And we've got Caladbolg.
But the oozes. And the Dredge.
Whew, boy. We'd better get out of here before you start calling me Queen Jenna and thanking me for the tea.
Groove, groove, groove. Let's go back to the groove. My goodness. Where was the groove again? Here.
Wayne is not the only villain in this tale. We must bring down Mazdak.
Killing a lich is no easy matter. It will require significant planning.
Every creature has a weakness, even Mazdak. If we have the knowledge, we will know where to strike.
Welcome, Herald. Join our circle. There is much to explain.
Greetings, my courageous herald. I have heard news of your victory. Caladbolg is returned at last.
It was difficult, but worth it. Wayne's been punished at last.
Herald, my research at the Priory proved fruitful. I know where Mazdak the Accursed was buried, and I believe I know his next target. He's planning to attack a human town known as the Ascalon Settlement. If we don't stop him, he'll wipe them out.
He's attacking Ascalon Settlement? They're a peaceful area. They have very few defenses. We've got to stop Mazdak.
We have the soldiers. If the Pale Tree would allow Caladbolg to be born into battle, the Vigil can destroy Mazdak. All it takes is firepower, courage, and a direct assault.
You always think in a straight line. Look, Mazdak's forces will have to move through the Centaur tribes to get to Ascalon Settlement. Why not turn them against each other and take down two birds with one stone? The Order of Whispers could do that easily.
I know where Mazdak was buried. The Priory could explore his tomb, get past the traps, and find a way to destroy the Lich while he slumbers. It's the logical approach.
This Lich must be destroyed. For Riannoc. For Tyria. Listen to me. The Orders wish you to join them. If you do, they will lend you strength. With their backing, we can defeat Mazdak. It is your destiny to fight Zaitan. Joining an Order will help you achieve that goal. Choose wisely.
Herald, I place Caladbolg in your care. Decide how to defeat Mazdak, and know that the hopes of the Grove go with you.
I'll take the most dangerous as well as the most safest approach.
The Priory is honored that you join us. We'll handle the formalities after the battle.
I hear adventure
Traher,
calling me.
will you accompany us on this adventure? Your knowledge of Orion Undead is second to none.
I'm not going to join your order, but yes, I will lend my aid.
Alright. Let's see, where are we gonna go now? Which area particularly we have to go? Okay, so it is this place. I have not gone there, so give me a bit to actually get the stuff open, right? Right back. Alright guys, we're here, so let's begin, shall we?
Welcome, novice. Today, you get your first taste of the adventures inherent in being a member of the Dermond Priory. I'm so excited for you. The Tomb of Mazdak. I couldn't have asked for a better trial of your abilities.
I'm looking forward to it. So, what should we expect within the crypt?
A challenge. Our small but clever team will be following your lead. We'll need to find Mazdak's chamber within the tomb. Once there, we will find a way to defeat him. I'm certain of it.
This tomb is ancient. It may even date back to the spread of the first human settlers on Tyria.
Such places are filled with traps and other dangers. We must enter cautiously.
I'm ready for this. I swear by Caladbolg's Thorn, we will defeat Mazdak.
Expand your knowledge while here.
Seriously.
Keep your wits sharp, champion. We'll need them.
Kill everything!
cautious. This entire ruin is prone to collapse.
Come here!
Archaeology is dangerous work, but a clever mind can keep you safe.
I see no enemies. Why do you call it dangerous?
The danger is in the things one cannot see. Look at these designs. Pre-Crichton. This might have been the tomb of an ancient
Enough
king.
violence for now.
The door's enchanted. It won't open. Can you see any way to get through? May your knowledge flourish.
So, in this loot gates. Maybe this guy.
May your knowledge flourish.
Cretan ancestry.
Are you well?
Okay. Nothing's here. Mayhap within the... Yeah.
Dare disturb the tomb of Mazdak, mighty conqueror of old?
Hear me, Ghost. Your master, Mazdak, has been corrupted by an ancient evil. We must pass. We wish to end his blight, but this enchanted door bars our path. Will you help us, Protector?
Corrupted? By what foul force? Speak truth, interloper, or I will know.
By the elder dragon Zaitan. He has stolen your lord's body and turned his spirit to evil.
This is dark news. Mazdak was once lord of these lands, serving the people and the gods. To hear he has now become a servant of evil. I will aid you, travelers. I will show you the path safely through the tomb.
Thank you, Captain. We'll end the dragon's corruption and make this right.
Alright. Let's see.
Fascinating, these old tombs. It takes a ghost to beat a... well...
Be wary. This corridor is trapped. You must walk as softly as a ghost.
Hold back, friends. I have an idea. Whoa! Let's do better, shall we? Don't want to end up like my poor minion.
Well said, Traher. Careful feet, everyone. Careful feet.
Don't you see that?
That creature was an abomination, but it was definitely not the Lich.
That was a creature of darkness. It had no place within this sacred tomb.
Where you find one of those creatures, you often find more. They rarely travel alone.
If so, then they may be in the next chamber. That way lies the crypt of my master, Mazdak. Come, I will lead the way.
For bones nearby, eh? Can we use... No. Mayhap here. Oh, great.
Had enough?
This should be Mazdak's actual tomb. Prepare yourself for the worst.
We can already see the worst.
Sylvari? Here? You have long roots for such small weeds. Flee while you still have your lives. When the human race was as young as your own, I conquered these lands and named them Kryta.
Now I recognize these markings. Mazdak brought the first human settlers to Kryta from Ur. No wonder he's so powerful. As a mortal, he lived in Ur, while the dragons slept, hidden deep beneath the ground.
You may have once been a hero, Mazdak, but now you're nothing but Zaitan's slave. We don't fear you.
Ah, but you should. Know this before you die. No weapon forged can harm me. You face your doom.
I carry a weapon that was never forged, Mazdak. Perhaps you recognize this blade.
Calitbolg. I thought it was destroyed long ago. Very well, Sylvari. Let this be a battle to the death and beyond. Pathetic little adventurers. Come, fight me.
Kill everything.
I cannot be defeated. I will break Calitbolg, and you alone.
Mazdak the Accursed is dead. By the blade of Caledbold, Riannoc is at last avenged.
Novice, you've shown both intelligence and courage. I rate your performance as exceptional. You should head to Lion's Arch and receive your first formal assignment. It's time to send you out into the field.
Thank you. I'll leave soon. Keith, you're so quiet. Are you injured?
No, I'm thinking. Riannoc died before he could fulfill his wild hunt. He failed because he was alone. If we wish to fight Zaitan, we must not let fear or anger force us apart. If we do not find a way to defeat the dragons, Tyria will be destroyed. Tell me, my friend, do you think it's possible for people to let go of their differences? To unite?
Our dreams inspire us, Keith. We must never give up hope, or we give up the dream itself.
Then I must also go to Lion's Arch. It is time to call together Destiny's Edge.
By your leave, my friend, I'll return Caledbold to the Pale Tree. I'll be sure to tell her the tale of Mazdak's defeat.
Will I see you again, Traherne?
Yes, I'm sure of it. Our wild hunts are linked, my friend. We will need one another. May your path be filled with adventure and joy. Until we meet again.
So now we have to go to Lion's Arc or Arch, however they call it. I believe Destiny's Age is something that is referenced back from the original Guild Wars. So I'll be looking up on that, but right now, let's go to Lion's Arc. What do you call it, Arc or Arch? I wonder. Oh, great. Why isn't stuff loaded in yet here? If I'm wrong at any place, due to not having much knowledge about the lore, do tell me in the comment sections below. I'd love to have me corrected and learn the proper details. Hmm.
Welcome, fellow members of Destiny's Edge. We must speak of the threat of the Elder Dragons.
When I agreed to come, I didn't know you'd be inviting this char.
I could say the same for you, human. Finally crawling back for forgiveness, Logan.
I've done nothing that needs to be forgiven.
Logan, Ritlock, enough of your squabbling. Keith, I doubt that we can unite again. Not after our last mistake.
The Norn's right. When heirs to Galkin makes mistakes, people die.
Is that what you think, Soja? That what happened was my fault?
Please, all of you, our time has come. We must help the Orders. We've fought the Elder Dragons before.
And lost. Because someone couldn't keep up with us.
You have something to say it to my face.
I would if you weren't always running away. I should gut you and be done with it.
Gut me? With what? That human-made sword you looted from Ascalon? I've had enough. We're done here.
Running away again.
Riannoc, you're just making it worse.
Ha! Look who's talking! Logan's right, for once. I have more important things to do. I'm done with this.
And I refuse to waste my efforts on cowards and fools. Goodbye, Keith.
It's sad to see Logan and Riannoc argue. If only there was something to bond them together. Yes, I know it might help. Keith, I have to leave as well. I fear this meeting was a mistake, but maybe I can fix it.
We failed, then. Failed to bring Destiny's Edge back together. We cannot help the others. How can we help Tyria?
So this part was actually your level 40 storyline, bringing back the Destiny's Age. But yeah, I kinda added this here. But from here onwards, the will be the fourth chapter going on. So we will have that in a separate video, continuing from onwards. Stay safe, stay well. I'll see you soon. Another video. Good night.